So anytime I move, I'm like, hey, move with me. Yeah, that was corny. So, how are you? How was your week? Tell me everything. I want to know it all.
I'm good. You want to do the intro and then you want to play the intro and then we'll get into it. We'll talk. We'll
No, I don't like intros. I don't like doing any of that stuff.
Oh, all right.
I smell another strike inbound.
Yeah. Stacking those copyright violations. Let's
Hell
do it.
yes. Shout out to those copyright violations that we just continued to get. And then they drop them, which is even funnier. I haven't received one that has stuck, by the way, for anyone.
Every time I open the email, I'm just like,
Bruh.
I love that all of our stuff, it's working. How is everyone doing out there? Welcome to the Political Pour. This is episode 8 of our amazing, beautiful, long-standing show. This is the longest running political program on the planet right now. That's not true, but but it's fun to say. For those of you who don't know, her name's Amanda. I'm Alex, and I'm happy to be here with everyone this evening. I know it's earlier in the West Coast. I got a lot of friends who watch in the West Coast, so shout out to you guys out there. And
I said, what's up, West Coast?
Oh, okay. Yeah, look at
I
Amanda.
wanted to say hi too.
I'm sorry. I overtook it. I apologize. Guys, Amanda's gonna speak now.
East Coast is the best coast. I said what I said. Love you though.
I'm in the East Coast, so I'm with you on this one. Yeah. So
Midwest is like, don't forget about us.
Midwest for sure does not want to be left out. But what is in the Midwest besides corn, tornadoes, and people that don't know? No, I'm gonna refrain from using
Alex.
The heart of America. If America was some weird, like, humanoid / alien,
we know what Florida would be.
It would be Florida's always that, by the way. It would have 2 hearts, one in the East Coast, one in the West Coast, because these 2 coasts are what's keeping the rest of the United States of America together. We all know it's not any other place.
Like, I mean, Midwest. I guess technically keep it together.
Who?
So, exciting stuff has happened this week, right?
Actually, before we get into it, no, talk to me about what you've been doing. You went and got tatted today. What tell us the meaning behind it? What's going on with this?
So I got feral tattooed under my left breast. We're going to be community guidelines appropriate today. And why did I get feral tattooed? Well, I mean, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I am, in fact, feral. So now there's no guessing. It's written on my body forever.
Do you feel that perhaps people need that explanation before even knowing you? Exactly. That's how I feel. I feel like you're pretty safe there. By the way, do you prefer the color logo, or do you prefer that one?
Either one is fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay, just wanted to see what you thought. Before we get into the stories, also tell me, how are things in Florida right now with everything in the political spectrum?
Florida is hot. The tea that is coming out of Florida daily has been insane. Just today alone, Common Defense. Do you know who they are?
No, please do tell.
So they're a progressive veterans organization that they.
Oh yes, never mind. Yes, I know.
Okay, so initially in June of this year, June 20th to be exact, on their website they had endorsed Alexander Vindman for United States Senate. They rescinded it and they endorsed Angie instead. That's big because
that is huge.
Alex is a veteran. A veterans organization rescinded their endorsement of a veteran candidate and gave it to someone else. So that was
That's
the
crazy.
today. The rumor is that there may be more of that happening here in Florida. So I have my eyes
Mm.
open, and I will let you guys know as soon as I know. And I'm actually going canvassing with Angie Nixon and Maxwell Frost tomorrow.
Look at that. Look at that. Also, I want to say this. A lot of people are focusing on the bigger names, right? Like, oh, who's gonna take this seat and who's gonna do that, right? Like, people gotta understand that the grassroots, this is what makes a lot more sense for what's gonna be taken because the more, blue starts showing up, the more like it starts spreading around, right? Like you don't have to just depend on just the big names taking the seats in the House of like, we got to start where we got to start, friends. And right now, listen, let's get into it, man. Like we said on the top of the show, welcome back to the Political Pour. Tonight's lineup, we're talking about a progressive earthquake in Michigan and the Islamophobic backlash it freaking triggered. A wide open Florida primary, just like Amanda was saying, and she's doing her thing there. And we'll talk about, you know, Trump's still trying to kick everyone out of the United States with his little executive order on birthright citizenships, and along with Stephen Miller, who is, my goodness, that man doesn't. Go ahead. What is it?
He's special.
He's very, very
He's a
special.
special little guy.
I posted a video earlier this week. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was talking about Abdul El-Sayed, and I spoke candidly about him. I've been watching everything unfold over there in Michigan. And as we know, um, he was very well outspent to the beat of like
That's an understatement.
$60 million, um, which was all mostly from pro-Israel groups and what's being described as a huge blow to the friends over at APAC. Um, yeah, go ahead, say it. Say you guys are
Can't help
understanding.
I can't help but think about Haley Stevens going, "Israel comes to me in my dreams."
What can do you think these people think before they open their mouths and say like just outlandish things like this?
The crazy part is I think somebody, like, wrote that for her.
Damn, that's even worse.
That's what I think.
Wow.
The Israel glazing was just whoa.
That's insane that somebody would actually sit there and she won't. So do these candidates just not proofread and then think and say, "Hey, maybe I shouldn't be singing this or maybe I shouldn't be talking about this?"
Could you imagine, like, sitting there and you're like, "Israel comes to me in my dreams." Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. That's
Oh
the
my
one.
god,
That's the
man.
one right there.
That is the oh god, man. Um listen, uh let's stay the course here because this is that we can go in a whole another route with that. Um El Said also said in a response in his victory speech, he fired back directly at Mike Rogers over the name attacks, by the way, telling him to keep the name out of his damn mouth and offering lessons on pronunciation and so on. Now, this wave isn't isolated. Democratic Socialist State Republican Donovan McKinney also won his primary on Tuesday, unseating uh, someone at the Michigan 13th district as well. We can't call like he says. Also, he said not to call him a democratic socialist, right?
Mm,
Is that? But
mm.
he is basically Fox, which I don't watch, but I see all the clips. Has been pretty much like been throwing him into the mix of specifically that, stating that him and Dami, they're all communists
Racist
and the
or
world's
whatever.
gonna fall apart. Yeah, yeah. Tell me more about this. Is this a genuine shift in the Democratic Party, right? With all these new uh candidates that are coming in, or are we finally going to see a change? I know like everyone wants a change, right? But
Right.
also there's also other Democrats out there saying we don't want to turn into like what MAGA is on the right with what's happening right now on the left. What are your thoughts on that?
So I think we're gonna continue to see more progressive candidates. This is what the people want. This is what the people want. They want progress. They want change. They want a path forward. And so I think this is not going anywhere anytime soon. But what I think is the right, if I'm watching the messaging closely, what the right is talking about when they're talking about DSA candidates, if you see the language that they're using, it looks like they're trying to slowly do that association that they do with socialism, communism, and the Democratic Party. And so the language that they're selecting to use when they're talking about the DSA, it seems like conditioning so that what we see so much from the right, like communism, they're going to do
Yeah.
the same thing when you start talking about the DSA.
Yeah. Um, it's bad. I know that during election season, we see a lot of people doing, there's a lot of fighting between both sides, a lot of name calling. The
Oh,
ads tend to get a little crazy, right? Because things come out of the woodwork. But it seems to me that they have crossed a certain line. And by they, I mean like news anchors, the right in general, really
yeah.
going after the people, right? And really making things personal as opposed to being like, let me attack that policy, right? And this doesn't
Right.
work because
Used
this
to be
is
more of
because
that.
XYZ, right? We have completely seen shift. Now, a lot of these candidates are going right after the right. They don't care. They're fighting right back and saying like you see us like just what he's saying out there, which is
The
freaking
mudslinging
phenomenal.
is crazy.
Yo, like they're literally coming out. The right's literally coming out and saying, "Oh, if you remember what 9/11 was like, get ready because that's gonna like." How do you even say something live on air to millions of people watching? The fear mongering is so bad.
They're
Like I
bigot. They're biggest and they lean into that, but that's what the Republicans do, right? The Republican Party is not about policy. They're not about improving America. What the Republican Party is about, and people really need to see this if you're a Republican voter, their goal is to make you afraid. And once you're afraid, they're going to make you poor and hungry so that you're at their mercy, that you can't fight back. And we see that through the messaging that they use. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. The things that they're pushing through in terms of Project 2025, all of that stuff has started to come to fruition and very quickly. Everything that I just said to you is not hyperbolic. It's not fear mongering. It is the truth. It is the fact of what has happened and is currently happening.
do you feel like the right is falling apart faster than what we expected? We knew that the things that they were doing are not working, right? You're getting people, you're putting people in jail. ICE is running amok. Inflation's out of control. Everything's out of control, right?
Mm.
Did you expect this to move this quickly? Specifically with all these candidates that are coming up now that don't give a crap and are fighting right back, hand in hand. So, did you expect, or did you think that maybe we were going to get closer to election time and then start seeing, the dominoes start to
No,
fall?
no, I knew this was gonna happen as soon as primary started. I knew that this is what was going to go on. But there's like a lot of infighting on the right too, which is interesting.
Yeah.
The thing about that is that there's no shortage of misogynistic people. There's no shortage of racist people. There's no
Hmm.
shortage of bigots. So for every, it's like a hydra, right? Well, for every one that we being mindful of community guidelines, but for everyone that we've removed the head, 2 more pop up. And a prime example of that is Florida, right? We're getting rid of Ron DeSantis.
Mm-hmm.
He is no longer eligible to be the governor. And what popped up in his place? Byron Donalds and James Fisher.
Yo.
2 criminals, one of whom had an inappropriate relationship with a minor, allegedly, and the other one is under investigation for sex trafficking. It's a hydra.
Talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our story, our second story of the night, right? Florida's wide open primary season, and everything that is at stake. So, who better to talk about it than the person living in the penis of America? No.
Oh God, there's so much. There's so much here in Florida. We are knee deep in primaries. They started in several places across the state earlier this week, and early voting officially starts tomorrow, and then primaries on the 18th. But there's a lot going on, and the biggest race, which is now getting national attention, is the Senate race. We have a lot going on with retired Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Moody, his wife, Alexander Vindman, I'm sorry, his wife, and Angie Nixon. And then on the Republican side, we have I don't even like to call her an incumbent because she was never elected. She was appointed, Ashley Moody. And she's already started with the attack ads. I've seen quite a bit of it on social media, but most of her attention is towards they're like subtle jabs towards Vindman, which is interesting. But there's so much happening here. We have a really hot governor's race. On the Democratic side, we have David Jolly and Dana Marie Foster, who's going to be on my platforms with me tomorrow. We're going to be phone banking after I'm done canvassing. A long day. So she's going to be taking phone calls, answering questions. We're going to be doing all the things. So it's a hot race. Everything over here is crazy because I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Florida and Texas are the testing grounds of America, right? If you guys aren't watching what's going on in Florida and watching what's going on in Texas, you're going to miss big things because legislatively, we test everything out here first. All the piss poor legislation starts here.
Florida seems to be having its own crisis just with everything in general. Like the people there are unhappy. The politics seem a little bit messy.
Places to live.
Oh Lord, it's really and I remember that people used to love going to Florida and wanting to move to Florida because of affordability and whatnot. And they're trying to what is it they're trying to do? They're trying to remove property taxes. So if you remove that, where are they going to get all the money for everything else from?
Well, it's interesting because in that property tax situation, that amendment was actually challenged in court. And earlier this week, Leon County judge, a circuit court judge, ruled that they could not put Amendment 3 on the ballot as written. They said it was too much like a political ad and less like a piece of legislation. So that they're not the state of Florida, Ron DeSantis and James, because I can't say his name, have decided not to fight back and appeal, that they're going to concede and make the necessary changes. But people are dumb. These Republican voters, I'm watching what is happening on Facebook, and they're like, fuck yeah, brother, I don't want to pay property taxes. My property taxes are too high. Girlfriend, who's going to pay for your infrastructure? Who's
there you go.
Fire, your police? Who's going to pay for all those things, friend?
Yeah. You mean all those social programs that are out there?
Right. All those social programs that everybody uses. They don't understand that they're just going to, it's a game. What is it? The cup and shell, the shell and ball game or whatever.
Yeah,
they're just put the taxes under another shell, and they're just like,
Here's my question. Where does DeSantis go after this?
To hell.
Does he disappear?
No, we haven't seen the last of Ron DeSantis. Either he's going to try to make another presidential run, or his wife is going to seek office.
Is he going to get a statue like Kristi Noem? Did you see that shit?
I hope he does, so I can knock it over.
I was just like, did she really just get it? I was like, oh yeah, great, something else to melt down.
Wait, this is the
It's so bad. And listen, I want to give real quickly, man. We're talking here, we're having conversations, but Big shout out to everyone on the chat, whether you're writing something good or something bad, we're seeing it. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. Shout out to everyone on Instagram watching. Thank you all for joining us this evening and being part of the Political Pour tonight. And don't forget that you could also subscribe to the Political Pour on its own YouTube channel as
Are you
well.
live
Now
on
that
there
we
right
no, it still says that we cannot go live. I told you there's something that you got to do on your end. I can't do it because I'm just a manager, so it blocks me out from any of that stuff.
now?
That's
Rude. All right, I'll
that's
take a
that.
look at it.
Yeah, we'll get that done. And but most importantly, you could also listen to us if you're on the treadmill, if you're just wanting to pick up to see what the hell we're talking about. You can subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, which Spotify, whatever, iHeart, we're everywhere. So make sure you do that. I see a
Can
lot of the
I be a
a lot
little
of
antagonistic for a second?
yeah. What happened?
I want to be antagonistic for just a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Corey Chris had this to say. They ignore the chats because they are getting cooked. Corey, at the end of the show, we do a call-in segment. There's a phone number that will be put up on the bottom of the screen that you can call in. All right. And I want you to call in and I want you to cook me. I want you to try.
The Corey Chris.
Your
They
mom can't
ignore the
answer
chat.
the phone. I work
We're,
in health.
we're not why would we be ignoring the chat? We're in the middle of our segments.
Do you not know how podcasts work?
Normally 1000% of the time people who podcast usually do it off air. They do it on the back end.
Right.
They record and they put it up. We thought it'd be cool to have a live session where we read your chats, we're having a good time, we're going back and forth. Not because anyone's getting cooked, just because we're talking about what's important and you're there bitching about it.
Yep.
Also, also I saw a couple messages talking about how there's we're putting our faith in party systems, and that's what's going to cause our downfall. I really, to be completely honest with you
I wish I
guys,
could see the chat so I could pin comments. I so
I
wish I
know
could.
I don't know why you can't
This
do that.
this one is giving me life. It says these folks did not make it. If God forbid a catastrophe happens, they're the weak in society. I don't know if you know this, David. We're both veterans. We both have survived in the elements.
Here's the problem with
Dug
that.
holes to go to sleep. Like I
They
think we're
they
okay, buddy.
they don't care, right? They don't care.
No.
They're the party of the police, the party of the veterans, and the party of the people, right? Like, oh, we love veterans. The minute you push back, a veteran push back, they'll bury you, they'll hate on you, they'll piss on your grave. They don't care. They have no respect, zero respect. I got stories to tell about their disrespectful selves and how they speak to veterans, whether they're veterans who went to war, veterans who didn't go to war, veterans who aided people at war, all that. They don't care. They don't care. That's
No,
who they are.
no.
Um,
Mm-mm.
but anyway,
Own the
uh,
libs. No matter what. Yeah,
yeah,
back to the Senate race, right?
yeah. Go ahead.
So, like I said, Ashley Moody was appointed, right? And so she was never elected, but she has been one of the biggest like America First, which is not even an America First agenda, MAGA Republicans. She has done nothing of value for the people of Florida. She's just been lockstep in with the Trump agenda.
Hmm.
But there was a poll from the University of North Florida that found that Nixon was polling better against Ashley Moody, and it is a tight poll. It puts Moody at 50% and Nixon at 42. Like
That's nuts.
we a breath away from the margin of error.
Shout out to Corey who
I
thinks
think I think
we're
Nixon.
liberals. Anyway, yeah, this whole thing. I do believe that Florida will start seeing some change. I don't know if it'll
We have so many
complete.
DSA candidates.
Yeah.
I I think we're going to see change. It's going to move the needle to the left. Some.
Yeah. I think you guys are starting to become a little bit more purple, for sure. North Carolina, where I live
And
at, North Carolina, where I live at right now, is definitely purple. I live in a good part of North Carolina where people are smart. and I'll leave it at that. And then there's other parts of North Carolina that are just they're there. Um, but the I also come from I'm originally from Jersey. So like people there are also like you got to
Yeah.
remember it's big cities is what drives you know this country, right? And anytime someone sees the map, when votes are starting to come in and they see red, they think land votes, which is kind of weird, you know?
Mm.
So you can have it's like California. California could all be red, but if Los Angeles is blue, it's a democratic state. Like people don't
Pretty much,
understand
yeah.
that. They don't
They,
understand that.
no, they don't. They don't understand that land doesn't vote.
Look at Corey. Corey's having such a
Oh,
great time. Look. He said Florida is purple. LOL. I can't wait for him to call in if he does. Or her, or him, or
he looks
they.
like he brushes his hair.
Yeah, don't wanna mess him up. David says, remember Alexander Vindman is a veteran. He's lowest of the low, in my opinion. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And he also him and his wife and his sisters and his aunt and grandmother all blocked Amanda on social media.
The whole family is a family affair. I never even interacted with any. Like Alex completely ignores, but he can't block me. He's not allowed to block me. But Rachel blocked me.
Yeah.
She blocked me. I don't know why.
Y'all said the same thing about PA and see how that went. Is one of them that said here. Well, we know that there was some, here. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Community
Do
guidelines.
it. Do it.
Community guidelines. We all know there's a certain
Element in front of it.
of
It's
things
mush.
that happened. Your current president loves to say it. Loves to say it every single time he's up there. Something was being finagled. That's why I lost this election.
Fake news.
But this time, I think the real news is on that. Anyway, let's jump to talking about the right's favorite pedophile. Let's talk about Trump and Miller's new attack on birthright citizenship. Trump signed 2 new executive orders, which basically doesn't mean anything. The next guy that's going to come in is going to have 300 executive orders undoing everything that he has done, and we're going to change his picture in the Oval Office as well. Take down all the gold, put grass back on where it
Maybe have a
belongs.
sense of normalcy again.
Yeah. I want to wake up in the morning and be happy and not have to worry about. I mean, making freaking 6 figures and still can't spend as much as I want to. Go on vacations and get freaking groceries at the store. Buy some cheese. Like things are crazy. But at least my gas is $1.98 down the street.
What?
That was sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm. Yeah. So Trump signed these executive orders on Thursday targeting birthright citizenship, one narrowing who qualifies for automatic citizenship, another aimed at banning birth tourism, which is kind of weird because no one does that anymore. Hell,
besides the fact it's a moot point, SCOTUS already ruled on this.
It's just
it's a dog and pony show.
The first order targeted children born to quote unquote alien enemies, members of foreign terrorist organizations, and people who lobby or act on behalf of foreign governments, making their children ineligible for birthright citizenship. All this sounds like a clown show. Miller argued that the 14th Amendment was intended to secure citizenship for children of formerly enslaved people, but is now being exploited.
Just going to deem everything a terrorist organization.
Oh yeah, anything that's not MAGA is a terrorist organization,
and then that's it.
Yeah, everything.
Congress already ruled about this. They said that birthright citizenship was constitutionally guaranteed.
I mean, here's a couple things that you guys don't probably remember about Trump. Trump in his first term, actually was against a lot of this stuff. Like he stopped it. Like now again, he's just like, oh no, this is bad. Like there's a lot of things that he did in his first term that he's just trying to repeat yet again. That's including, by the way, and this is off topic. I have a whole video that I did on him praising Fauci during the pandemic, and how him and Fauci were going out and playing PlayStation all the time and going out for ice cream and hanging out, and that he's an awesome basketball player. Like, I have all the videos there. He said that he would have made it to the NBA, but he was just a tiny short, you know.
Oh
Um, so I
no.
can't wait to post that. You guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok and see all the videos there on YouTube. So anyway, so yeah. By the way, Miller also said that and Trump that the whole birthright citizenship thing is a disgrace, and said people are buying their way in. This is coming from the man who's selling gold cards. So
Thank
you
you.
can
I was just gonna say that you can buy your way into the
that
United
you
States.
can buy your way to the United
Dollar.
States, right? It's okay as long as it's for him, right?
Mhm.
That's the whole point of this whole situation. We all know this, and the people who protect him and like praise him here on the chat, they're the ones also suffering at home, with everything that's happening. But they'll champion for him. How dare you speak badly about him? Now, listen, the Supreme Court already ruled this year that birthright citizenship is constitutionally guaranteed, and there's no other talk about it. Uh, and that whole birth tourism stuff, uh, they've already got lockdowns on that. Like, I
Mhm.
don't understand. Listen, Trump already lost this fight at
Fewer
the
than
Supreme Court
10,000 births to
in
the US
June.
in
Yeah,
the US
exactly.
foreign
Yeah,
addresses. That's it. Like, that's
I want to know
nothing.
from you: is this a
Mm.
real policy attempt, or they're just once again manufacturing court fights?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I think that definitely this is something that they're going to continue to push to do. Why? Because Black and brown people, the people that they're going after with ICE, many of them don't vote Republican. So when they become citizens, which is another reason why they haven't been so keen to make a faster pathway to citizenship, it's against their interest. They want to
Yeah.
be in power.
Look at this. We're suffering no more than we suffered under Biden.
Mm.
I don't know about that. Um,
Economic recovery in the developed world.
I mean, I think people also forget that the country shut down, the world shut down, but it's only the United States, right? That like it's just so weird. It's just
Most
so
of
weird.
them haven't been out of the
It's just
town
so
they
weird.
grew up in.
I'm not suffering, bro. It's called a job, bro. If I told you how much money I make, what I do for a living in real life, and all the other side things that I do, right? And by no stretch am I like suffering. I'm not. I think I'm doing very well, right? I don't have to go into an office. I don't report to anyone, right? Like, I think I'm doing well, but it's still hard because the cost of things are still going up exponentially, right?
Right.
Like, I seen like the other day I saw someone do this, so I went back and did it. My apartment that I lived in just 10 years ago, right?
Mm,
Was like $800 to $900, two bedroom, right?
mm.
That same apartment now goes for $2,400. Okay.
Wow.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. But that apartment still is going now, it's going for like, and I think it went up to like 3,000 now. The first floor with two bedrooms and two bathrooms. That's it. Doesn't have anything. I don't know. I can't use the yard. I can't. It's in the inner city, right?
That's
But
insane.
this is why
But
people yeah, yeah.
but in Mamdanistan, things are changing. I have a
I
friend who
wanna
lives in New York City, and because of the department that Mamdani put in place, I forgot the exact title of the department, but essentially like to protect renters, to protect people, right, from being price
yeah.
gouged and all that stuff. They actually took a complaint from the people in her building, and these people are now getting refunds on the rent that they overpaid.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The
Corey, are you
land
getting your refund,
so much
Corey,
money.
for your rent?
Corey thinks that he made a dumb comment about Cuba, Bro, Cuba is in the state that it's in because of the United States.
Yes.
I told you don't want to call in because I will just cook the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Alex and I will have fun with a little snack. We'll be like a little cats.
I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm 6'5", 200 pounds. I'm always hungry, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wait a minute.
uh-oh.
We forgot a very important segment of the show. Where is Mitch McConnell?
Well, he went home. I saw him.
Oh, did you actually see him?
Yes, I was hanging out, and a couple hours ago, I took a flight back over here, and I was just standing.
You guys play pickleball.
I was standing there, and I'm like, "Whoa, who is that?" With his wife, he walked out with a little walker, and he was waved at everyone, you know.
Guys, don't
Got
listen to
in,
him. It's full of shit.
got in the car and went home.
No. Like let's be serious about this for a second, right?
Okay, go ahead.
McConnell somehow got from the hospital to rehab, from the rehab home, and nobody saw this man?
No one saw him.
No one from legacy media has talked to this man. The only people who have allegedly spoken to him are people within his inner circle. And they're not like they're like political pundits and commentators are the ones who like got calls from Mitch McConnell. How did that happen? How did this man move locations twice and nobody saw him?
Bro, this is the government.
You know, there's reporters that are camped out. Reporters are camped out outside his home. Nobody's reported seeing him return home. Nobody saw him at the airport going to Kentucky. Nobody saw him landing in Kentucky. Please stop guest requesting on TikTok because we're not taking fucking guests. Nobody saw him get to his house. Nothing. No one saw this man. But now he's home continuing physical therapy.
I don't know, man. I think he's fine. You know, this is the government has protections so that they can protect their base, okay, and not be seen and bothered, okay. I mean, look what's happening with Trump. He's he's winning. He's being reelected in 2028, and then again in 2032, and then again in 2047. Like, like they have protections to be able to protect themselves from stuff like this. Mitch McConnell will be in some way, shape, or form in the government at least until 2050. I think he did make a vote.
Are we gonna like freeze his head, like cryogenically freeze him?
Well, Trump keeps on saying that the Republican MAGA party is going to be around for 400 more years, and that is it. There's no more Democrats taking office, and then he changes his note and says maybe. He says maybe. I don't know.
So just so people aren't confused, yes, Mitch McConnell did vote.
Yeah.
However, it was a proxy vote, and you can't in the Senate. The rules are you can have someone vote by proxy in committee. So I think it was like one of the agricultural committees that someone voted for him by proxy. They said, "Oh yeah, I had a call with Mitch last night. It was great. He told me this is how he wanted me to vote, and so I voted by proxy."
Oh my god, it's just. Oh my god.
I don't know how he has so much energy, like so much vitality to have all these phone conversations every day.
Big Pappy
can't get on camera.
Big Pappy says that we're out of touch. I think he's talking about us.
Big Pappy's dumb and doesn't know how to count because 85 million is smaller than 77 million.
You know what I find funny? I find funny all the people who are now like being genuine, right? Online, like putting up videos and talking, saying like, bro, like, I don't know why I voted for this man. Right? Like you see the majority of his base finally like, what the hell were we doing?
Still like the people who are still holding on, they're like, majority of America. Guys, I need you to understand something. 77 million people voted for Donald Trump. Okay. 85 million people didn't vote at all. And this is only 85 million people who are deemed eligible registered voters. Chose not to vote. More people said I'm staying the fuck home than they voted for Donald Trump.
Yo, Curry has to be in his 70s. He has to be in it. right? He has to be in his 70s. That's an AI
Let's
photo.
see what that little profile picture is.
No, that's an AI photo. He is
Bro, you look like
100%.
Graham Plattner.
He is 100%. I love how people think like stuff like this is gonna like make me mad. Like, bro, are you TT boy 2025?
Oh god, he's obsessed with talking about low T. He doesn't even know what the hormone testosterone does.
Yo,
I'm sure he doesn't even know what low T means. I'm sure I just taught him that low T meant talking about testosterone levels. All
every
right,
single
let's do it.
open the phone. Yeah, open up the phone lines. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boink. Call in right now, friends. I'm gonna cover myself. Look at that. Call in right now, 407-494-4348. Tell us how communism is going to take over and destroy the world, and we must have Trump in office for another 15 to 26 years.
I don't even understand why they're obsessed with communism. I'm not even a fucking communist. Are you
They
a
talk.
communist? We're not even fucking communists. Like,
I don't know. Am I? I don't know. According to them, I am. So
Corey says I look like a dude. Is that why? I'm gonna behave. Hi, thanks for calling into the Political Pour. So nice to hear from you this evening. Can you please tell me your name and then tell me what you want to talk about?
Why does Alex think someone's scared of him just because he's a veteran? He's such a pussy.
Oh, look! Listen to him. Go ahead. Talk. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
No one cares that you guys are veterans.
Go ahead. You sound like you're a crying little whiny snowflake. There he goes. Oh, why does he care that much? He's a vet. It's very simple.
Let me read the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. The super recognizer said inflation and gas prices were higher under Biden. I'm never voting again. Oh, okay. All right.
He has quotes.
Stick it to him, buddy. Stick it to him.
Oh my god. I love it. I love these.
He's calling back.
Let him up. Oh, there's multiple people calling. I love this.
I know.
It's your 70-year-old boy.
Thanks for calling the
Corey
Political Pour. Oh, it's the 70-year-old Corey.
Yeah.
Are you really 70? I'm being
first, sorry, but hey,
I'm being civil because I don't want to get anyone knocked out of this.
I don't know that he can hear you, or can you hear Alex talking to you, Corey?
Nah, I can't hear. I can only hear you.
Okay, fair enough. What's up?
But you were talking about how Republicans just want to deport brown people because brown people don't vote for Republicans. I was talking about the Cubans in Miami who overwhelmingly vote Republican because of their communist or their communist country. Cubans aren't brown?
No.
Get out of here. That's crazy.
They're white.
That's crazy. They're not white.
You mean to tell me that you don't understand that Hispanic and Latine people are
You're
white?
telling me they're white?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we can't even have a conversation.
Oh my god, you're fucking for real? You're fucking for real? Oh my god, you're fucking for real. Oh my god, you are. Goodbye, sir. What the fuck? How dumb? All right, I'm gonna be nice. Oh, okay, you just hung up. Bro said that he was gonna cook me and comes up here and doesn't understand that Hispanic people are white.
Cookity cook. You need to add me to the
I don't know how to do
So
that.
I'm not a snowflake. I'm actually indigenous. But Amanda, you say Hispanics are not are white. What's your race, Amanda?
I am white.
You're white. So what's your
Yes.
ethnicity or nationality?
I'm Colombian and Italian.
An Italian? I would have thought you were at least, I'd say, Dominican.
Are we gonna like talk about which one of my ancestors fucked who to get here with my skin color? Like what kind of dumbass conversation is that? I don't care what ethnicity you thought that I was. Like what the fuck?
I wasn't expecting that. It's not expecting that. It's funny because for the phone caller, on Wavelength should have me on there. Like, you should see my levels moving.
I gotta block him now. Do 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 do.
Well, at least he explained himself that he's not a snowflake, that he's Hispanic or something like that.
Oh, he said he was indigenous.
Oh, indigenous. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a fun night. Who else wants to call in? I know you
anybody
guys
else
can't hear me in the phone call, but I can hear you, which is great. So if I hear you, I'm gonna respond, and then you guys just gonna have to put the volume up on the back end so you can hear it on the actual live stream. So, and there should be like a little bit of a delay. 407-494-4348. Call us in. We already spoke about the top three things here this evening. We talked about Florida's wide open primaries. We talked about oh, wait, we got another phone call.
We do. They're angry on YouTube today. Hey, thanks for calling into the Political Pour. Can you please tell me your name?
Hey, how you going? My name's Sean. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh,
How
it's
are
Sean. Sean on the chat.
Good. Thanks for answering. Because following your show just real quick. Been following your show a little bit. I mostly don't watch. I mostly listen to it while I work. But
cool.
And
nice.
But anyways, it's something I've noticed about one of the reasons because I like it when you attack some of the bigger things that are going on. And one of the things I appreciate. This is going to follow with the question, obviously.
Sure.
Or hopefully,
okay.
Right? And it's that I know you really focus on, or something I appreciate about you is that you really focus on local, what's going on. Obviously, you're talking about, federally too, because they tie into each other. But I always felt that, local's where it's at. And so I appreciate it when I see people going after and becoming a part of what's going on locally, especially in their own direct community, not just on a state level, but even on a city level or even a town level. Because that's where I'm trying to figure out how I was gonna formulate this. But
I mean, I get what you're saying.
think
Like
the federal-
at the
the
local level,
federal-
that's where all the policies that happen that affect your everyday life. That's why it's so important.
Right, because I think it would almost be like in a house. If I'll try not to keep you on the phone for 2 hours, but at a house, if you break it down to a house level, just in your own house, I'll break it down there. How things run smooth, let's say, from what I've heard, you got children, and so you can think about how your house runs. You're the boss. I would assume you're the boss. You strike me as you'd be the boss, and so, but ultimately, the kids, everybody's fed. Somebody gets de-scratched or whatever. There's medical care there, all that, but then we keep looking at the federal government to take care of more. I think there's a point to where the federal government can't make everybody happy. They're making these guys happy over here, and then now these people over here are mad. And so the big change or more, it happens at a smaller level. And I just sometimes wish that maybe the states had a little more power to break that down, even down to a city. I don't know, maybe down. And but I guess maybe not really much of the question is that I do wanted to at least once call, because I'm never listening to your show live. It's usually when I'm outside working. So I got small business, and so I don't have time to sit there and watch the videos. But I just happened to be done early today, and
good.
And, anyways, but I do want to say that I appreciate. It makes me feel good, and it puts a little charge in me that makes me start. It really made me start thinking, hey, who am I to sit around and complain about things? If I can't go back somebody, who do I want to back, and who do I like, and who do I want to listen to, and that I feel that can get out there and really throw some strikes for for where I want to be, and or for what I'd like to see happen. And but I do appreciate and respect the fact that you're a part of, and at least you realize that a big change can happen at a smaller level instead of just worrying about the presidents all the time. Who's the president, and because I really don't feel that.
I mean, you got to think like municipalities and state level legislators are closer to the people, right? That's where a lot of the power lies.
And then seeing what I agree, and watching involved, in it, and seeing other people involved in it is great. And so,
Awesome.
even though I'm not a Floridian, you know, I've spent some time there. I was in the Army also, so when I was at Hunter up in Georgia, when we'd get 4 days, we'd always shoot down the Fort Myers Beach and stuff. I won't keep you on the phone telling you my Army stories, but anyway, so I just always, since I was like, one of these days I'm gonna if I can get the chance, I'm gonna take the opportunity and call and
Well, thank you.
and tell you that I appreciate what you're doing and give you a hooah. You know, you can go on.
You can't hear me, but download the podcast.
Yeah, cool. Remember, you can answer every question with that. It's like it's like a complete language. Just saying, huh.
You're right.
And although I can't hear the other guy, I know he was a
Alex.
Marine, right?
Correct.
Damn right, Sean.
He's forgiven, but you know.
He's forgiven. Well,
I
I
never
appreciate
messed
you
with the
calling
Marines.
in. It's
Yeah,
so
thanks
nice
for
of you to
answering. It
call
means
in.
a lot.
I'm glad we got to talk.
Yeah. I think you're going to be
But
really big one of these times, and I'll never get you to answer the phone again. You'll be a celebrity. So I'll say, hey,
Oh shit!
have a little podcast.
we'll see. Maybe one day. But I hope you call in again.
Yep.
I hope you call in again, and we'll
Yep,
chat,
absolutely.
and we'll
Hey,
talk
thanks.
local
Yeah,
government
absolutely.
stuff.
Absolutely. Thanks for taking my call. It means a lot. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
So sad that they can't hear me. I gotta fix that on your end.
I was looking, and like I don't see where it's not playing to you. Oh, they're really wanting to call in tonight.
I like this. Call in, everyone.
Thanks for calling into the Political Poor. How are you?
Hello, how you doing? I'm Marco.
Hey, Marco. Polo.
25.
All right, cool. What's going on, Marco?
So you voted today, huh?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. So you do realize that Republicans are going to win the midterms, right?
Oh god.
Based on what political analysis?
Based on we're going to fucking win the midterms. We're gonna have a total red
Based
wave.
on your vibes. Based on your
And
the
you
fifties
should
in your
really
tum-tum.
you should really stop
Here it
trying
comes.
to
It's
use
going.
the fact that you're a
He's gonna
veteran to
Oh,
scare
God,
people.
here
I'm
we
not
go.
going to crash out,
He's
but
gonna crash out.
you just think that just because you're a veteran that
There we
means
go.
something. Nobody cares. I mean, you're
There we
soft. Alex is soft. Alex, let's be fucking real. You're a clown, bro. Like I don't know why you think just because you're a veteran that somebody can't beat you.
Oh god, shut him the fuck up, please. Oh my god. He's such
All
a
right, we got somebody
baby.
who wants to come talk on TikTok, which I don't know how I can make that work.
I can probably hear them.
I can do it. Here, I can do it. I can make it happen.
All you gotta do is add them to the.
No, I got
Hello?
I can
it.
hear
Hey,
'em.
what's going on? How are you?
Hey, Amanda, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What did you want to add to the conversation?
This is going to be really quick. I appreciate what you're doing. I think you rock. I love hearing your smackdowns. And who's the guest on the bottom?
This is my co-host Alex. Out Loud with Alex.
Hi.
Alex, I want to follow you also.
Can you hear me?
I'm kind of new to TikTok, so I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous, but
You're good.
Out
Is
loud
there-
with Alex.
It's just Out Loud with Alex.
is there out loud? That's how I can follow him too.
Yep, Out Loud with Alex on every platform.
Okay, cool. Now listen, I just want to give you just positive affirmations because I know you deal with a lot of BS. So I just wanted to give you my 30 seconds of just positive affirmations to you that you're doing a good job. You rock. You're awesome. Just keep doing what you're doing. And I know for your mental health, it's important that, you get at least a little bit of sunshine amidst all the darkness that you have to deal with. So love you, Amanda. Just keep doing what you're doing. You rock.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll follow your co-host there.
Look
And
at Alex. Look what Alex put on the screen. Just look.
oh, nice. Are you a veteran, Alex? Are you a true veteran, like military?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, nice. Thank you for your service, my friend. You rock also. I have a lot of friends who are service members, and yeah, I just wanted to just show you my support and be the light in that darkness that you have to deal with day by day, because I watch you every day.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, Amanda and Alex now. So go ahead and drop me down. Just you guys take care, okay?
Thanks. You too. Have a good night, Roland.
Thank you.
What was that comment? Alex wants to what?
Hold on. There we go. I found it.
Oh. Y'all are ridiculous.
Y'all so silly. We're friends. Oh, another call. Wait,
Right,
before you pick it up.
Where'd it go? Where'd my browser window go?
There we go.
It's Versailles calling back again.
Oh, no, we're not doing that.
No. No, I'm not answering it.
No.
Because he's just going to slur.
Like, listen, like, it's, I take it as all fun and games. Like, that last person that came on was like, yeah, because Alex was bad. Like, I don't, trust me. The places I've been and seen, your words are not going to bother me.
Right. Oh, God. He's going to just keep calling.
Can you just, like, cancel that number? Like, block him?
Mm-hmm. Done. He'll just make a new number.
I love how people... That's
app.
weird that they can continue doing that. This is, like, weird behavior. You know how they talk about Trump derangement syndrome? Like, talking about a government official like that.
So weird. Thanks for calling into the political poor. What's going on?
Hi there. How are you guys?
Doing good. How are you?
I know this guy.
I'm all right.
He's called before.
You know, I've been a viewer of yours for actually a little while.
What? You sound like you're underwater. It's hard to hear you.
Oh, that's probably because, hold on. Oop.
Yeah.
A little better.
Not really, but that's okay. I'll just cover my ear. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
Oh, I'm just wondering how you guys are doing.
You're just wondering what?
How you guys are doing. I'm sorry.
I mean, we're in the middle of a podcast, so we're just doing stuff. Did you want to add something to the conversation, or? Okay.
They had like a TV on in the background and they were speaking into it like via speaker. So it was just sounded horrible. The mood lighting is strong. I like this one. Thank you, Justin.
We're probably gonna
it's all about the mood, baby.
Turn off the phone line, I think. Thanks for calling the political poor. What's going on?
Genocide all faggots and trannies.
So he lives in the state of Florida. If anybody knows who Versailles is, let's find out his identity so I can press charges against him for harassment.
That'd be good.
Let's make this his illegal issue.
Yeah.
And I know lots of lawyers who will work with me for free. So
like, it's one thing for you guys to come on here and like talk trash, like on the chat or whatever. Like, you love bowing down and being on your knees for Trump. Like, that's all fine and dandy. But like, there's like a level to this, and like that dude is just.
I'm gonna get with TC, and I'm gonna get with this organization called Perth, who is working with me for that guy who keeps threatening violence against my child, and find out. I'm gonna give them all of this information about Versailles, and we're gonna find his identity, and I'm gonna press charges.
We should, yeah. I think that's a great thing. There's a couple people on here that I've already, tagged up and stuff on the chat that I want to see in real life and be friends with.
Yeah. I want to give him a hug.
Yeah. Why not?
Like a boa constrictor. Hi, Zena. Zena's joining the political poor this evening. Hi, baby. Bye. You leaving? Okay. Has he
All
been
right.
threatening? No, but he's stalking and harassing me. So we're done with that. We're not answering the phone
It's
line
bad.
anymore.
It's bad, guys. If you guys have not paid attention or known what's going on, this person is on another level. It's bad. I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Oh, we got to give away the cup.
Should we give it away? I think we should give it away on your we should give it away on your
we're gonna do it tonight. They're waiting. They're watching. They're
Are
waiting.
they really waiting right now for this?
Yeah. You want me to go pick the winner?
I fucked up and I didn't have them in the wheel.
It's fine. It's cool. I got an idea. I got it. I need to open a new window though, so that the political pour doesn't go away. I'm logging into the political pour so that I can handle this business. Oh fuck! I hate when I'm in the wrong browser. When I open,
Look, this is. I'm gonna make it easier for you. There's obviously we were looking for over 50 people. I'm gonna pick number 37.
Well, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh
yeah, that's
shit,
what I was gonna do. I was just gonna have you pick a number.
30. I was gonna pick 45. And I served under freaking Bush, and I think that man Bush was he is a saint next to this guy.
Something.
He is
Something.
But let me not talk about that. Because if I talk about me being a veteran, nobody should be scared about being a veteran. But I love veterans. I'm a Republican. Republican people respect the veterans. But I hate veterans. When they
All right, what number did you say? You said number 37?
37, yeah.
Now, just so you guys know, like, when you look at this information, it doesn't put you in any particular kind of order. I'm just going to count down the notifications to 37, and whoever that person is, they win.
Our 37th president was Richard Nixon, by the way. I am not a crook.
All right, so I'm not going to shout anybody's last name out. I don't know. Here, let me. All right, the winner of the political port pint glasses, you can DM me on TikTok or Instagram at Amanda Informed. Mike is going to be Mikey_ATL. Again, the winner is Mikey_ATL. First name is Mike. I'm not going to say your last name, but it's on your YouTube, and you probably want to take that off.
And we'll clip it. We'll clip this and put it on social media as well, so that you guys.
I'm pretty sure I know who this is on TikTok.
Oh,
yeah.
Mikey, you just got yourself a hell of a cup, man. You can knock out someone. Like if you have someone who's bothering you.
It's the set. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. It's Mikey, who's in my chat all the time. Because I'm looking at the profile picture, and I'm pretty sure it's the same person.
This is great. You're gonna love the cup.
Legendary Stuff says, crying over harassment. This is a public platform. Legendary Stuff. When somebody blocks you and you consistently come back on new profiles, when somebody blocks your phone number and you keep calling from different phone numbers, it is in fact harassment.
Yo, these are the people that they talk about. Like this guy, Legendary, right? He's exactly like those people that are on those late night shows about they show up at the girl's house uninvited. They follow them to the supermarket. All because they're in public. Because that's the same argument. Because they're in public, I'm going to harass them and follow them and do stuff. So why are you complaining you're in public?
The crazy shit, right, is that all of these guys who are defending this behavior are the guys who, when they're out in public and they try to hit on a woman and a woman rejects them, are the ones who flip the fuck out. Because they don't understand.
Mike said a public number that you provided. Wow. So I'm going to call the pizzeria and harass them because their number's plastered everywhere.
Yeah, you just call them and go call them slurs. Hi Z.
Oh, I'm gonna call 911 because that number is plastered everywhere, and I'm gonna bother
People
them.
actually do call 911 to talk about random shit. Elderly
I know,
people,
yeah.
because they can make me a puppy.
I
Hi,
tell you,
puppy.
man, it just takes one brain cell to fire, just one. One brain cell fires, and it'll change your whole mentality. But anyway, this was the political pour for Friday, the 7th of August. Yes, it's still Friday, the 7th of August, somewhere else in the United States of the America. But it is
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning here. And I want to say thank you to everyone, by the way. Here we go. Look at this one. Simp, bro. You ain't using your brain.
Before we go, you guys are in Central Florida. Come canvas with me, Angie Nixon, and Maxwell Frost tomorrow.
Are you going to be
They're-
in public?
I am going to be in public.
Okay.
To be in public, but there's also security, so besides that, if you don't want to come canvas, 1:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we'll be live here on TikTok with Dana Marie Foster, who's running for governor, and we're going to phone bank together so you guys can see what phone banking is like. And then we're going to do the same thing, but on the official phone bank platform for Angie Nixon on Sunday at 6 p.m.
Nice.
We're got a busy little weekend with getting involved in Florida politics. So if you guys want to get involved and see what it's like, come check it out.
That's
It's a good time.
amazing. Look at that. Doing God's work on God's green earth for God's favorite political party. I do want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in today over on TikTok on both accounts, on Instagram on both accounts, on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere, all over the world, for everyone who tuned in and said what's up. Even the haters and the people that are just really weird here in your chat room. Thank you for coming on and expressing your weirdness with us. All the callers.
Most of
thank
you.
Thank you for all the call. Even because it's a public number. Thank you for calling the public number. If you guys don't know, you can listen to the political pour. So you can listen to this exact same episode and the ones before it by downloading it on your favorite podcast platform or
Spotify,
like Spotify, iHeart, Apple, everywhere. Hell, you could even watch this very same replay back on either both of our channels, Amanda Informed or mine, Out Loud with Alex, or the official political pour account until Amanda decides to activate live streaming on it.
I'm gonna do it right
soon.
now. I'm gonna do it.
So whoa, we have Ella Stewart 12. Shout out to you on Twitch. Drop the follow.
What about
Ella
Glad to
Stewart
see you
12.
here. Little
Nice.
twitchers?
You little twitches. So and if you guys by the way, just a reminder, I am Out Loud with Alex on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and always remember, I'm a veteran. Thank you all for watching. Amanda, do you got any final words? I do this to you.
No, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to say something? Bye.
I gotta stop doing this.